Hello YouTube, my name is Dakota Pierman and this is my channel, Sam Coda, that I'm going to be making content with my girlfriend hopefully. I am going to start driving real quick, but we're going to be doing something fun today. Basically I'll just explain it. We play this game called Overwatch all day, every day. It's our favorite game of all time. We love it so much. I used to play it a lot. I played it since it came out in 2016, so I've been playing it for like 10 years, but like there was like a good 5 years where I did not play at all. And I just started playing again, like maybe over a year ago. And my girlfriend Samantha, she saw me playing it and she thought it was really cool. She wanted to try it, and she's literally been obsessed ever since. So we play Overwatch together pretty much every single day. And if you don't know anything about Overwatch, essentially it's just like a 5v5 hero game. Everybody has abilities and weapons and stuff. And so there's this character called Illari that she plays, who's her main. And it's very, very difficult to level up people. So when you see people that are high levels, they've sunk in a lot of hours and time into this one character, which is something that I don't do personally. I feel like it's kind of hard for me to play a single character over and over again. But my girlfriend Samantha pretty much only plays this character whose name is Illari. And essentially I told her that I would make her a cake if she ever got to level 100 with Illari, which was kind of just like a shot in the dark. But she did it, and now she's at 130. She's past 130. So, but I feel like 130 is a better number to celebrate than like 134 or something. So she was level 130 Illari. I don't know if you guys realize how much time that takes, or literally how much effort you have to dump into a character to get that high, but it's a very crazy achievement. And I've been telling her that I was going to make her a cake, and it just kind of fell off. So today's going to be a surprise. And the surprise is also that we're going to be making her 2 cakes, actually. Because the first cake's going to be for her being level 130 Illari, but she also just recently got into UC Davis, which is a very, very big achievement, and everybody's very proud of her. We obviously already celebrated, but this is just going to be another added on surprise, because I was already supposed to make her a cake. Thought might as well just make her 2 cakes, so she'll be even more surprised. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any room to put those 2 cakes in our apartment, but it's more about the thought that counts, I feel like. And I'm currently on my way to Starbucks as well. I'm gonna grab a coffee first before I take you guys with me to go grab all the supplies that I need to get those cakes. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the Illari cake yet, because I'm obviously not that artistic, and I'm not gonna be drawing faces on a cake, especially with the tools that I'm gonna be getting. So honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do like a simple, maybe it'll be like a color themed cake. She'll get the idea nonetheless, and we'll definitely put the level on there like 130 with some candles and stuff, but I'm not sure about the rest of the logistics. UC Davis will be easy. It's obviously just like their logo, and then it's blue and yellow. Oh wow, Starbucks is very, very busy right now. It is a Sunday and it's almost 11, so I get it, but we will flash to the point where I am getting the ingredients at Target or something. Okay, pulling out of Starbucks now, and it is just so busy right now. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't think you can, but there is a pink steering wheel cover and pink seat covers in this car that I'm driving right now, and it's because it is my girlfriend's car. She takes my car to work and I take her car to work, because I actually commute for work, so I have to be driving a lot, and she has a Toyota Corolla, which is very good on gas compared to my Ford Explorer. So once again, not that you guys can even see, but just thought I'd give a little context. Also, first sip. Oh my god, I love Starbucks. But it is a brown sugar shaken espresso with brown sugar cold foam as well. And I don't know what I'm thinking. Once again, I don't know what I'm thinking for the cake. I think I just need to get like a bunch of food dyes, a lot of frosting. I don't know. I think I'm prepared to mess up, so like I have to be able to cover for that. And I also know that I'm gonna find probably other fun things once I'm there, because it's like obviously it's Target, and I just want to make it like a cool little vibe and something that she'll be happy when she comes and sees. She's currently bartending right now, actually, so she has a long shift today, so I'll have plenty of time to get this done, which I am actually very excited for. And I'll tell you guys the dilemma that I was in. So basically today, her shift's like 10 to 5, right? And where I work today, we were having like a kickball tournament against like a rival store. And I also work with my sister, and I'm friends with a bunch of my coworkers. And so they all really wanted me to go to the kickball game that starts at 2:30. But like, because I commute, this kickball game takes place where I commute. And since today's my day off, like today's like the one day where like I really didn't want to have to drive back out again. Like, you know what I mean? Like I drive an hour to work, an hour back from work every single day. And like, this is the one day a week where I don't want to drive an hour to work, an hour back. Like, I just want to be able to chill and stay in my town and do what I want. But people were getting so upset that I wasn't gonna be there. But I just don't want to, like, I don't know why I couldn't tell people. Like, I was just telling everybody, like, I just wanted to chill. I didn't want to spend money on gas. Like, you know, I spend $60 on gas every 4 days. That's just not fun. And then adding another day onto that, it's just like, oh my gosh, I just don't want to drive. Plus, the biggest dilemma that I had was because it started at 2:30, it was going to end at 4. And because of the stuff that I wanted to get done today, I wanted to be home to see Samantha's reaction. And she's off at 5, and the game's over at 4. Maybe it lasts a little bit longer, who knows, you know? Then like, it'd take me an hour to get home, and she would probably already be home by then. And then it would just be like, how do I hide 2 cakes, you know, and whatever else I get, you know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna be kind of difficult. So I don't freaking know. But yeah, I just thought I should let you guys in on that, just because that's something that's been racking my mind. Because I just feel bad. I feel bad because my sister, since I said that I work with my sister, she really wanted me to be there, but she has a bunch of friends where we work. So it's like, I know that's not going to be a problem, but she obviously just wants me there, and I understand. But I just feel bad. It was just hard because I wanted to do both, but it just didn't work out that way. And I think I would just rather do this for my girlfriend, because like, I'd been promising this to her for a minute, and it just seemed like something that would just never get done at this point. So I feel like it's going to be a nice surprise that I'm actually going to do it. Sorry, I thought there was like a fire truck or something. But yeah, I'm excited to make the cakes though. I really am. I just don't know what I'm doing at all. I think I'm just gonna get like the box cake mix. I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure we have eggs. I'm pretty sure we have oil. So it's also like one of those things. It's like, I don't know what baking supplies I should be getting, but we'll figure it out, and it'll be fun. And we can do like a little, not like a Q&A, just because you guys can't really ask me questions, but I will just start talking about a bunch of random stuff when I'm making the cake. I'll tell you guys the story of how we met while I'm making the cake. But for now, this drive's just a little bit boring, so I'll just cut to where I'm actually at Target then. Okay, now we're at Target, but the thing is, this is my first ever video, so I'm still scared of like recording in public, or like public interaction or anything like that. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna be doing like a vlog or like filming myself in Target. So I might just like turn on the camera sometimes to like show you what I'm getting or what I'm thinking about, but I don't think I can do like a full vlog just yet. I'm also filming on my iPhone. I don't have like a tripod or anything, so I don't know how that really works. So I also have no idea how to cut or edit videos or anything like that. So even earlier when I said like cut to Target, I have no idea what I'm gonna do or how to combine videos that I'm making or anything. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out as I go. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna head inside now, and bear with me. I might show you stuff, I might not. I might get super scared. It depends really how busy it is and like what's going on, or if anybody's in the aisle that I'm looking at. But let's just go inside, I guess. Okay, all finished up at Target. And so yeah, I did not really record anything there at all. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, good day. Okay, you guys just saw me stop in the flash because I left my Starbucks on the roof of my car, and I had somebody honking at me and somebody rolled down their window and point, and I was like, what are you talking about? So yeah, good, thank you for them. But yeah, I did not record in there. I was way too scared. I recorded literally like a 1-second clip of me walking, and I was gonna show myself going down an aisle, but then I got so scared, so it was literally a 1-second clip. I'll add it in just for fun. And I don't know, I want to see if I can add like text onto the videos. Once again, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but I don't know how. Just have to figure it out. But I feel like I got good stuff. I got like, I'll obviously show everything that I got once I'm home. But I got like balloons and candles and stuff. But the thing is with like food colorings, they only have like red, blue, green, and honestly that's it. It's just red, blue, green, yellow, I think. But I'm sorry. But the main color scheme that I'm going for is yellow and brown, because Ilari's like whole thing is like the sun, and like her aesthetic is just yellow and brown. So the only thing I'm worried about is brown. Like, how do I make brown? Like, do I just add all the food coloring into a bowl and stir it up? Like, so that's also going to be like a little experiment that we're going to be running. But I want it to be like a light brown. I don't want it to be like super freaking dark because it looks like black. I feel like that's what's going to happen. So I have to be really careful. Also, I don't know if there's like a difference between like gel food dyes and like regular dye, but I got like a gel based one just because that's what they had, and the other one was like mad expensive. The Target brand gel one was like freaking like $2 or something. But yeah, I'm excited. This would be more of like an experiment too, so it'll be kind of fun. And I don't have, actually I feel like I got a good amount of food coloring. I feel like I'm gonna have to make a bunch of batches of like yellow frosting, because both cakes are gonna need yellow frosting. And I also got 2 different flavors. So I got strawberry for the Ilari cake, because I know she really likes strawberry. And then I just got like funfetti for the UC babies, because, you know, like, congratulations, it'll be fun. Oh, bye guys. Being on the freeway, trying to fix the phone. Yeah, this holder's also not that good. It's a little flimsy. That's okay, I'm holding it right now. But yeah, but when I get home too, I'm gonna have to maybe like, honestly just like wipe down the table that I'm using, because my cats love to jump all over the dining table. But you'll probably get to meet them too, but I'll probably resume this video once I'm back at the apartment, because I'm being a little unsafe right now. Alright, so we arrived home. First guest is Pax. Oh, and he's in a lovely mood. Hi, baby. But he's going to greet his brother, Lysander. Hi, my other baby. I'm so happy I'm home. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. You get to bake with me. Oh, he's already gonna investigate what we're working with. Also, as I said, yeah, this is the dining table. They use this for literally everything, so I'm gonna have to wipe it clean of all the hair so I can do a mise en place in that right way. And they also love kicking up their litter everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but they just literally kick it all out of their litter box. I'm going to clean that up too real quick. But then we can get to freaking baking. All right, baby. Okay, this is everything that we've got. So I do have my cat still up here right now. It's okay. It's only me and my girlfriend eating this cake anyway. If there's hair in it or anything. And they're just being so stinking cute and love you right now. They are brothers, if you couldn't tell. But so first, obviously, we have butter, milk, eggs. I didn't even really need most of this stuff. I found out that I'm kind of stupid. I also got baking soda and baking powder because I didn't know if we had it, but we don't need it because I got freaking just regular box mix anyway. So it's not like it matters because it only needs freaking eggs, water, and oil. And I got some balloons because I know there was at least 1 blue and 1 yellow in there. And then obviously some candles so I could put the 130 on there. It's gonna be a little off color, but that's okay. We just make do. And then this is the food dyes that I got. And this one's like writing. So I feel like I could write something in like yellow or blue for the UC Davis one, and definitely yellow for the Ilari cake. And then this is just for her. These are her favorite candies. And then this is her favorite Pokemon Rowlet. And I saw that they had a little keychain for it. So I decided to get it for her, you know. I know she'll love it and she'll put it on her purse or something. And then now I just have to find up somewhere to put the camera so I could freaking start baking. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm just putting all the stuff away and getting everything ready. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't really have anywhere to put my phone, so right now you guys are just literally sitting on the window. And you do have Pax here to entertain you, and he's very curious about you guys. But I will have to get him probably off the table when I'm trying to mix everything together so he doesn't get actual hair and stuff. Also, I only have one mixing bowl, so I don't know how this is gonna work doing both at the same time. Also, I don't even know if I have 2 cake pans, honestly. Okay, it's my one mixing bowl. This is kind of a bigger bowl. I don't know. I also have to check to see if I have cake pans. I don't know what I got going on. Yeah, I should have thought this through first. Hey! Okay, oh. No, Pax, please. I'm gonna be using this stuff. You already just stuck his whole head in there. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I do actually have one cake pan. And I don't know, this is as good as it's gonna get if I have to do both at the same time. I don't know how it's gonna work or what's gonna be going on exactly, but this is just for fun, though. This is just for fun. It's not anything crazy. It's not anything professional. It's just for me and my girlfriend. I know no matter what, she'll appreciate it. And yeah, as I said, it's just for fun. It's just a little something that I'm doing because I have the day off and she's working, and it'd be fun for her. I think first thing first, I should probably preheat the oven. Both for 350? Question mark? Yeah, let's just do 350. Okay, set for 350. I also have to clean out this bowl because he was freaking sticking his whole freaking body and head in there. Okay. Yay! Yeah, first things first, we have to get these cakes out of the way. While I'm doing these, I told you guys, I'll tell you about how we met, our story. It's gonna be super freaking cute. But basically, Pax is trying to get you guys from under the table. Classic sinister energy. But, okay, so basically, me and my girlfriend Samantha, we've known each other since 7th grade, middle school. She moved there in 7th grade. I had already been at the school for a year. When she first got there, she was very popular. She's always been popular throughout middle school and high school. I was not. I had a math class with her in 7th grade, and we didn't sit next to each other, but we would still talk to each other sometimes. And we would actually talk a lot about The Bachelor, like The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, because my mom loved that show, and so my mom always wanted me to watch it with her. And I've grown to love that show because I watched it so many times. I feel like it's, you know, actually a vibe. And so we would talk about that all the time. And so that made me have a very big crush on her. She's beautiful, obviously, and she was talking to me, and she was popular, and we had something in common, which, you know, I really liked and enjoyed. And so from then on out, I had a big crush on her throughout all middle school. Even though we weren't in the same friend group, I didn't really see her that much. We would definitely consider ourselves, you know, friends, but not like there's ever anything more than that. And, you know, classic middle school boy. She DM'd me on Instagram a few times in middle school for whatever reason. It was always something like, I don't know, she was just very outgoing. So she would just like message me and just be like, oh, like, hey, like you watched The Bachelor or something. And so, but I, you know, once again, being a middle school boy, thought that the way to a girl's heart was to be way too cool for school. So I did not give her the time of day. And every time she would like message me, I'd literally basically reply with like, okay, period, or like, what? Or just some super lame, freaking annoying ass like little kid thing where I just thought I was being too cool for school. But obviously that got me nowhere, so I shouldn't have approached it in that way. Also, I think I need to grab a different bowl. This is just way too small. I don't know if you can see that, but the mix is already at the top. I don't know how I'm gonna confidently mix that without it getting everywhere. I don't know, I could do it in a pot. I could do it in a pot. And this is also my only pot. Little context, this is the cheapest apartment in this town. It's very old. Everything's broken and peeling off and disgusting, but we love it. And it's just a vibe. It's just first apartment vibes, you know. You always gotta start somewhere, and we love it. But yeah, I have one pot, one mixing bowl. We have like 2 plates, 2 bowls. Like, we have nothing, but that's what kind of makes it lit. But anyway, yeah, so back to the whole middle school thing. Basically, she was just super nice to me all the time, and I was trying to be annoying. I don't know. I had a crush on her, and I thought I was just trying to be cool. But basically, nothing ever came from that. You know, we went to school together, 8th grade, all throughout high school. Even in high school, we talked maybe a few times. We had a freshman class together, and we actually both had videos on our phones of each other in that freshman class, because like we sat right next to each other the whole time. And that class was a lot of fun. And then also during that time, actually, I think I messaged her on Instagram asking her if she's watched The Bachelor, and she ended up like never replying back to me. And I was kind of like, wow, like she hates me. Like, it's fine, you know, like I didn't expect her to like me anyway, whatever. And so I was just super, you know, in my head or whatever, because I always had a crush on her. And so we go out throughout all of high school, nothing happens, you know. I don't even talk to her, I didn't even see her at graduation, like any of that good stuff. Sorry, now I'm actually reading this. Oh, I have to grab a measuring cup. Nice. But yeah, basically, and so, but then we went to the same community college. So I don't know how the stars really aligned, but we had the same English class at our college, and we were the only people that we knew in that class. So we automatically, I was the first one there, and it was actually really cute because right outside of the class, when I was about to walk in, I saw her standing outside, and I still didn't know that she was in that class yet. So I kind of was just like, oh, she was like, hey Dakota, because she was like on her phone. I was like, hi Samantha, and that was just kind of it. And I was like, okay, whatever, like it's nothing. So she was just saying hi to me. But then she walks in, and I'm like, oh my god, we have the same class. Like, that's crazy. And I sat all the way in the back because I was one of the first students in there, and I just always gravitate towards the back. I don't know. And she sat right next to me in the back, and I was kind of like, okay, like this is a vibe. This is a vibe. Also, a little bit of context. I was freshly coming out of a year-long relationship, like at the start of this college class. That's just kind of like a little bit of needed context for later. But because of that, I was pretty guarded, and I was just more like guarded in the way that's like any interaction we had in that class, I tried not to think anything of it because I was kind of like, you know, I'm not looking for a relationship. Like, I've always taken her signs wrong. Like, you know, she's just super nice. Like, that's how Samantha is. She's a very nice person. She's always outgoing. Like, she will talk to you, like, no matter what type of person or group that you're in, you know. So I, the whole time, was just tried not to think anything of it. And we had a lot of conversations in that class, though. Like, it started off, like, we really didn't talk to each other that much. But then there was this guy in this class. Let's just call him freaking Bob. And he was just a creep. This is a community college, you know, it's all ages and everything. He was like, I don't know, like 29 or 30 or something. And he was just such a creep. And he would like message her on Instagram and say like he saw a girl that looked just like her and she was so hot. And like, he just really wants her. She has like a crazy good body. Just like would say all this out of pocket shit in class. And so she would message me about it on Instagram and be like, bro, he's being so weird. And we would just like kind of talk about that back and forth about like, yeah, it's so weird. Like, what the heck's wrong with him? Let me grab vegetable oil real quick. Okay, this is a mystery oil. I actually don't know if this is vegetable oil or if this is like olive oil. I don't know if there's that much of a difference. I think obviously there is. I don't know if we have anything else. Okay, once again, it's a thought that counts. So we're gonna use this, but just for the record, this is a mystery. I have no idea what this is. But it also says 1/4. 1/4. I only see a half cup. That's the lowest it goes. So let me grab measuring spoons. Or measuring cups, I mean. Okay, here's a 1/4 cup. And the oven's ready. Sorry to keep cutting the story short. I'm trying to remember the story as well as like bake. fake in air quotes because I'm literally following a box recipe, but it's more about the decorations. You know, it's a cake. It's gonna taste good, but I'm talking about the decorations. That's where it's like really gonna be fun and challenging and like an experiment. But yeah, okay. I think I'm done with this stuff now. I don't think I'll need oil for anything else. But yeah, we were basically talking on Instagram, and it would be like, once again, like I liked that we were talking on Instagram, and I thought it was like, you know, could be something. But at the same time, like I could not accept the fact that she was talking to me in any way that wasn't just her being friendly, and I just like kind of refused to take anything the wrong way. Like I just didn't want to embarrass myself. I was always scared of rejection. Pax, please no. And I always had a crush on her, so to me in my head it just wasn't a thing. And so I just thought that we were really good friends. I just thought we were gonna be really good friends. You know, I thought that because of our conversations, like we were just getting closer and we could be good friends. And I've always had friends who were girls, so it wasn't like that big of a deal to me. But yeah, I just hated making the wrong impression. But little did I know, the whole time we were in that class, she was texting one of her friends who I also knew from school, that she had a crush on me and that she thought I was cute, and that all of our interactions were her like flirting with me. But at the same time, during all this, I had no idea. I thought absolutely not that none of this was happening. Sorry, now I have to get my cat off the freaking table. Boy, you could be on the table, just not right now. Hey. And he took my freaking towel with him. Okay. But yeah, I didn't think anything of it. And she was texting her friends, she had a crush on me, and all this was going on in the background. And essentially, like, we started hanging out, like, before class. Like, we would both get there super early. Now I'm cracking eggs. So we'd get there super early before class. I ended up walking her to her next class. And while all this was happening, I was just so oblivious. I was just absolutely so freaking oblivious. Like, classic man thing. And eventually, her favorite movie of all time is called Bones and All. And I had never seen it. And it got brought up somehow, and then I got put in a group chat with her and her friend because we were talking about Bones and All, and just like other things, and just like, oh, like how crazy it is, like talking to this friend that I haven't seen since high school. And it was really fun. And then as we're in this group chat, right, I ended up that night watching Bones and All on FaceTime with them, just so they can kind of see my reaction and like what I thought of the movie, which I love. It was a beautiful, beautiful movie. And that night, we just kind of stayed up talking about it. And then Kath, that's our friend's name, at the time was going to college in UC Irvine. And we live in the other side of California. So, and she was basically saying that we should make a trip down to go see her. And it was kind of just like, haha, yeah, for sure. Like, we'll definitely, you know, drive down to see you. And she was like, no, like, actually, though, like, you guys should take a road trip and come and see me. And me and Samantha were kind of like, I'd be down, like. And she was like, well, I'd be down. And I was like, okay, well, then we should actually find a day. And then we literally just made it for, like, the next week. Like, next week, we were like, okay, like, let's just request off the days and let's go. And so we made this, like, little road trip out of going to UC Irvine. And keep in mind, like, this is an 8-hour drive for us. So it's going to be 8 hours there and 8 hours back. And I left on a Thursday. And I ended up meeting at her house at 12 a.m. So we literally got driving like right away. And basically the rest was kind of history. Like we talked the entire 8 hours about just like our lives, like our family, like our upcomings, like literally every favorite thing that we have about ourselves, and about like asking each other, like basically we just made like 21 questions, and we got like deep, you know, we were talking about everything, like anything that's ever happened to us, and like experiences that we've had, and like how it made us grow. Like it was just such a good 8 hours of conversation. It was so good that it didn't feel like 8 hours at all. Like it was just like, I don't know, like it was just that, like it just was like the best feeling ever. And because too, like I never really like, sorry, I was grabbing a spoon. But I never really had anything like that. And also, like, to think that I'm having these conversations with this girl who I've had a crush on since middle school is just kind of, like, so surreal. And even when this was all happening, like, this road trip and everything, like, I was so oblivious. I still did not think anything of it. Like, I thought that we were just friends, and, like, this was a cool moment.
where I could take a road trip with my friends. Little did I know this whole time she's like texting her friends about how like this is crazy and like we're gonna meet them. And also her other friends were also in UC Irvine. So a bunch of our friends from high school went there. And when we got to Irvine too, we ended up going to one of our friends' birthday parties that they were throwing in their dorm. And a bunch of our friends from high school were there. And so we got to see a bunch of people that we hadn't seen in years. Or not years, but like a year, because we was still our freshman year of Sierra, our community college. But so super nice to see everyone. And once again, like all this is happening under my nose. They're like planning and scheming and like talking about me, and I had no idea that this was happening or what they had thought or anything like that. And so like, I don't know, it was just a really cute moment. And when we got to Irvine, we were exhausted. Obviously, we had not slept for when we were in Irvine, we didn't sleep for like 36 hours or something. Because like we immediately got there, went to breakfast, did all of our stuff, spent the whole day exploring Irvine, went and got lunch with some of our friends, went and got dinner with our friends, went to a party. Like we were literally just up all day, like all night. Like it was kind of crazy. It was definitely a vibe. But basically what happens, we go to dinner that night, and it's at a sushi restaurant with some of our friends that we met in Irvine and some of our friends that we went to high school with. And it was just kind of like a big group of people. And I'm sitting next to Samantha. We're all sitting next to our friends. We're all chatting across the table and like getting up to talk to each other and stuff. And she just seems kind of like a little upset. And she ends up going to the bathroom. And then 3 of the other girls go and follow her to the bathroom. And that immediately to me, I was like, okay, like, you know, what's going on? Like they're having a girl meeting in the bathroom. Like what happened? And I lean over to my friend. His name's Connor, who at the time was dating one of her friends whose name is April. And I was like, what's going on? Like, and he's like, bro, like, you're so oblivious. And I was like, oh, like, she likes me, huh? Like, that's what this is all about. Like, obviously I put the pieces together. Like, I had been suspecting it, but as I said, it was just one of the things that I didn't want to admit to myself because I just couldn't believe that she really thought that of me. And so he was like, bro, yeah, like, she likes you a lot. Like, that's what this whole trip's been about. And I was kind of like, holy shit. And then so when she came back from the bathroom, I was like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, was everything okay? And she's like, oh no, yeah, I'm fine. And all the girls were kind of just like side-eyeing each other and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like this is surreal. Like, I cannot believe this right now. And also, like, as I gave context earlier, like coming out of this relationship, like I still was just kind of like, it was just so unexpected. Like I was like in the mind space is like, I don't need to be in another relationship. Like, I just need to give myself some time. Like, I don't want to force anything. Like, I just want things to come naturally. And right away, this thing comes naturally to me. And so it was just crazy to see. It was crazy to believe. It was crazy that it was all happening. And after that dinner on the first night is when we went to our friend's birthday party. And the whole time we were just kind of gravitating towards each other. We were just sticking by each other, you know, like we were seeing a bunch of friends from high school, but we were drinking, we were smoking, like the whole college party shabam. And when we go back to our friend's dorm that night, you know, to like finally settle down, take a shower, go to sleep, you know, so we've been up for freaking 2 days. We're like kind of sitting on the bed and we're just like staring at each other. And she's like, oh my gosh, like, Dakota, Pax! Oh my God, you just stuck his freaking head in the bowl. Oh my gosh, bro. Sorry guys, this is a freaking disaster. I'm all over the place. Pax, if I see you freaking put your head in one more bowl. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh. Pax. And that's why you shouldn't let your cats on the table, but I do. Now I feel like it's their domain. I keep cutting off this freaking story. Okay. But basically that night, we're sitting on the bed, our friend's in the shower, we're both just sitting in her dorm room, I'm laying on an air mattress, she's up on the actual bed, and she's just kind of like, ugh, like Dakota. And I'm like, hi Samantha. And then it's just kind of like silent, and she just like has her head in her hand, she's like, oh my gosh. And so I could tell that she wants to say something, but she's just so scared, because she was scared too, which is like, you know, completely valid. Like, there was just so much tension throughout the whole night, and I think we both knew. And at this point, we were just waiting for one of us to say it. And so I just said it. And so I was like, Samantha. And she's like, yes. I was like, I really like you. I was like, I've been having a lot of fun with you. Like, I didn't want to admit it to myself because I was just kind of scared, but like, obviously, I've always had a crush on you, and like, I don't know, I just like, I like you. And she was like me in what way? And I was like, I don't know, like I like you. Like, I don't know what to say. And she starts freaking out. Our friend comes out of the shower. We tell her that I said that I liked her. They're all screaming. And she gets on the phone with her other friend and tells her, and she's screaming. And like, so it's just like this big, cute moment. And then the rest of the trip, we're like, you know, like kind of together now. And it's like, we went to like the Getty Museum. We like went around LA. We went down to the beach and stuff, like Venice Beach. And it was just such a good trip. And that's how we got together. And that's how we, you know, met. Like, we knew each other throughout all of middle school and high school, but we definitely like rekindled everything in college, and that's how everything really started. And now we've been together for 2 years and almost 5 months, and we live together in our first ever apartment, and we're just, you know, as I said, we're just bumming it out. We both have our food service jobs, and we just make do, and we just have fun. We're just living our life. And she just got into UC Davis, so she's doing so much, and I'm so proud of her, and that's what part of this is for. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how we met. I thought it'd be cute, and it's a really cute story, and I honestly love telling people, so I'm glad that I got to talk about it a little bit. But I got super sidetracked, and I have to get these cakes in the oven because the main part is decorating, and I've just been wasting time. But yeah, now I'm gonna butter these pans. If I can get this guy open. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that story at least. As I said, I love telling people that story. I probably left out a few details just because I'm a little bit flustered, and I'm also trying to do something else while I'm talking. But I love everything about our story, and it's just been such a good 2 years. We obviously definitely plan on getting married. We want a family. We want all that good stuff, but we're just not in like the financial position to do so, which is completely fine. Obviously, we're both still in school, working on our careers, and so as soon as money's not a problem, we are getting married and we're starting a family. But for right now, we're just enjoying life, and we live in our, you know, stupid little apartment that we love so much, and it just has a lot of character, and everybody here is very nice and all that good stuff. We also live in a town that's predominantly freaking old people, and oh, it makes me so mad. I don't know what your guys' opinion is on old people, but because I live in a town with them and I have to drive next to them every day, I low-key despise them. They're so freaking slow. They go 15 under the speed limit. They literally are the angriest people ever. If you literally turn on your blinker and move around them, they will honk at you and flip you off and like try to run on the window and call you an asshole, and they're in their like, you know, freaking 2001 trucks, and they're freaking 1 foot in the grave. It's just so annoying. But yeah, that's just a small little side tangent, so ignore that. But old people, hit or miss, bro. Hit or miss. Take a sip. In another video too, I'll probably take like give you guys a little apartment tour. I feel like I want the Alari cake to be bigger, so I'm gonna put this one in this cake pan. Because I need the space so I can do Alari things. Sorry, give me the break. Also, something else I've been doing recently. I don't know if you guys know, but there's this game called Slime Rancher, and they came out the new one, Slime Rancher 2, that I've been playing religiously, and they also just came out with another major update. And I don't know, I hope there's another thing that I can do on this channel. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm just doing this for fun. I've always wanted to make videos, just talk to somebody, just give me something to do. I feel like when I'm by myself, I'm bored. I'm definitely one of those people that I always like to be around my girlfriend. I don't really like being alone that much. And if I am alone, I'm just kind of like, I have YouTube on or something, like something to kind of like silence the noise or the, I don't know how to put that. Basically make it so it's not silent. But, so this also gives me a way to just like talk about what I'm thinking about in the moment, just giving myself some sort of outlet. And also this is something fun that I can do. Like, I'm glad that I could do stuff like this. I'm hoping that in other vlogs too, I could take you guys with me to eat or go downtown or just go and do something fun. Also, yeah, as I said, play video games though. I love playing video games. Me and my girlfriend are big gamers. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, Slime Rancher, Terraria, Minecraft, anything like that. So hopefully that's something in the future that I can do and people would watch and it'd be fun. But okay, cakes are laid out. They're looking beautiful. Now they just need to bake. For how long? I don't know. And we're gonna find out right now. So basically, these both need to go in there for, oh, this one's way different though. Oops. Let's just say 26 minutes. 26 minutes, and then we're gonna come back to this guy, okay? Holy crap. Okay, I think those look good. I'll take them out then. Okay, they're currently out, but now we're just gonna let them sit for a little bit because obviously like the icing's gonna melt if I try to do anything now. Also, I'm not sure if I should like take these out of the pan to decorate them or keep them in the pan. Because if I take them out, I'm just gonna have to put them on a plate, but then that plate's gonna be used for the cake until, you know, until the cake is gone. But I guess we'll just wait and see. Okay, cakes are done. Both the boys want a piece. I don't know if you can see them, but no, you can't. But that's okay. But now we're gonna start making the frosting because I got them laid on a pan, kind of like so. I don't know. I felt like this was the best way to do it, so I don't use like 2 plates or have to keep them in the pan. So I just put them on a big baking sheet so I can just do them both together. Obviously, this one's the confetti. This one's the strawberry. So this is gonna be the Ilari cake. This is gonna be the UC Davis cake. But now we have to make the frosting, and this is the hardest part that I think is gonna be. I don't know. We're just using the freaking regular vanilla Pillsbury boy. I think for the Ilari cake, I want the base. I don't know. Maybe I want the base to be like brown, but I don't know how to make brown out of these freaking colors that I have. If you combine all 3 primary colors, what do you get? Well, you're looking for my phone, but my phone's literally the one recording. What do I freaking do? Okay, brown icing. Is that possible? Nori. I feel like I'm gonna need a spreader. Spreader in hand. Done. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I'm gonna look it up on the computer. But Pax, stop. I know you're gonna try to jump up there. Don't appreciate that. Hey, what the heck? Get your ass off there, boy. Oh my god, Pat. No. Okay, so wow. Okay, you guys just saw, but I looked it up, and freaking Pax just started eating it, bro. Okay, well, that sucks. Well, as I said, it's just us eating it, and also lets we have to know. But he just took a big fat lick out of this one. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get all this frosting into this bowl off screen. Sorry. Why don't I just use the spreader like a normal person? Okay. That's 1 can. 1 can of frosting. And it said red or green, or just mix all the primary colors. Red and green are all the primary colors. Let's do all the primary colors. Okay? Well, let's get it. I don't know how much to use, so bear with me now. Let's just go a little bit of each at first, and we'll see what TF happens. Okay, creation time. So, it's kind of looking a bit gray. It's actually not terrible. It could be a lot worse. But I do want to go for more of a darker brown. Right now it's definitely like beige. And I'm going straight ahead with this heart. You know what? Yeah. Okay, bad. Let's freaking go. Okay. More stirring. I'm putting it down so you guys can't see it for right now. Because I gotta stir it up. Once again, this is just, I don't know. It's an interesting brown. What would happen if I added green? And more red. That's not looking right. Okay, and I hear Pax breaking the blinds in the background. Perfect. Why is this so hard? I just wanted to make brown. Okay, well, looks like freaking cement, bro. You know what? Good enough. We're gonna be focusing more on the writing in yellow anyway. This is just the base, but it does suck. Did want it to be better than that. Not good enough for now, though. Good enough for now. Okay, well, now this monstrosity is going on the cake. F it. Sorry, some of it's still unmixed. As you can tell, I'm a professional baker, so bear with me. And the freaking baking sheet is moving everywhere. Okay, let's start off with this for now. Okay. Okay. Nice generous layer. Boy, what the heck, boy. Man, baking cakes is so much harder than it looks. I wish I was one of those people that was naturally gifted at baking. A little bit's getting on the other cake. Thought that would happen. It's okay. Okay, let's do media of the week. What have I been watching recently? So me and my girlfriend have been watching a lot of One Tree Hill. It's definitely like an older show. I only know about it because we watched Traders. And one of the guys on Traders was from One Tree Hill, and we were like, what the heck is that? And so we started watching it. And it's actually freaking goated. It's lit, but it's like a super older show. It's like the early 2000s. But that's been good. We've been watching Gachakuda, the anime. That one's also very good. Been listening to a lot of Pine Grove recently. Just kind of like random stuff. I'm not really that big in music. I pretty much like only watch YouTube in my free time, and like when I'm driving to work and stuff, like I'll just have on YouTube in the background. So I'm not like the biggest music guy, but at least when it comes to YouTubers though, huge fan of Good Mythical Morning, Slushy Noobs, Sinjin Drowning, Overwatch YouTubers like Frogger, Warren, Aspen, Frankie P. Those have all been good. Who else do I watch? Peyton King. I've been watching a lot of Peyton King actually. It's very, very funny. Okay. Okay, well, you know, it's a gray, and that's okay. It's just a base. You know, I can take gray. At least it's not some fuck shit. Ooh, I should not be saying that. I don't know. YouTubers don't normally cuss, so I'm gonna try not to cuss. I'm gonna keep accidentally almost cussing, but I don't know what to say instead, so I think, oh, it actually turned out not bad at all. That was pretty good. And then for UC Davis one, maybe I'll just do an all yellow frosting for that one. And then do like the blue letters. I think that would look good. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna wash this one off so I can go do that real quick. Okay. Now, second thing of icing. Let's get it. Also, in that downtime while I was waiting for the cakes to cool, I was playing with some Slime Rancher. I've been having a lot of fun with this new update. Let me know in the comment what games you guys are playing. Not that anybody's even gonna watch this, but in case you are and you're playing a fun game, let me know. Let me know some for real. Okay. Oh, but all my stuff now has food dye all over. I just washed my hands. Well, baking gets messy, okay? You have to realize that. You have to accept that. What? It's so yellow. It's perfect. Wow, that's perfect. That looks like UC Davis. Please forgive my freaking mixing skills. I don't know. Oh my god, my shirt's getting all in this freaking cake. Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm all over the freaking place. I'm also trying to do stuff in front of you. I don't know how much you can see. I don't know what you can and can't see. I feel bad. Cake Central. Let's get it. It kind of looks like egg yolk. So they're putting like a pastel yellow. I could just do like a little bit more food coloring, honestly. I actually kind of like this. I don't know, I like that color actually. I think I'll just keep this. Okay, well, let's start freaking getting this bad boy hooked up then. Holy crap. I lied, y'all. As I'm putting it on, it's freaking hecka light. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more. Talk about disaster. I'm sorry you guys have to keep seeing me lick my hands. Sorry. I'm a child. I'm freaking frosting all over it. So I'm doing this off screen just because it's so much easier. I don't have that much space where the camera is. Oh my god, this thing's coming apart though. As in the cake. Not good. Also, if you guys remember earlier, as I'm making this video right now, I'm getting text messages about not being at the kickball game. Let a man live. Let a man do what he wants to do for the day. You know, this is a day off. Like, I just kind of wanted to do this for my freaking girlfriend and chill all day. I don't want to go to kickball. Dude, all the corners are coming off this cake. And it is not aesthetic. Looks like poo. And now all the cake crumbles are just getting in the frosting. It literally looks terrible. It's okay. I never claimed to be a cake maker. I never claimed to be a professional baker. Okay. Leave baking tips in the comments for real, because I obviously need the freaking help. Okay. Help, please. And do I keep dipping my shirt in the cake? I'm feeling mad stupid today. Dumb as a mug, oh my mama. But, okay. I don't know, okay, it's not that bad. Tomorrow as well, it is my girlfriend's mom's boyfriend's birthday. And we used to live with him, and he's super freaking cool, and we love him. So I think we're going out to eat tomorrow. He's like a Mexican food guy, so his favorite place is called Chevy's. There's one like on the American River that we go to near here. I don't know if it's actually near here, but it's really fun. I'm excited for tomorrow. Any excuse to eat out is fun for me. Yesterday I was home alone for a little bit before work. Oh, I wanted Panda so bad. Panda's been my obsession for fast food recently. I don't know why, but I haven't had it in like years, and then I had it like 2 months ago, and it was like the best thing I've ever had. Okay, well, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. It looks okay, but as I said, there's like a lot of the cake, of like the cake crumbles in it. So I don't know. I don't even know what you guys are seeing right now. How to flip the cake. But yeah, this is the outcome, okay? All right. Now let's get to freaking decorating. This, honestly, decorating is gonna be the hardest part. For the Lori cake, oh geez. I still don't even know what I'm freaking doing for that. I have to write 130. Because she's level 130 Lari. Okay. First things first, we're gonna try to draw a sun. A sun. That's like a Lari's thing. She's like a sun warrior. But holy crap, I'm scared. Holy freaking crap, I'm scared. I don't want you guys to see it, but I'm gonna do it more towards the top so I can have the stuff on the bottom to write like, oh, 130. Holy crap, that's coming out mad slow. Okay. Oh my god, is that even coming out, bro? Oh my god. Dude, I'm squeezing so hard. Am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to like massage it first? It's supposed to melt or something? Allow icing to dry completely before stacking. No, it doesn't say anything how it should be served though. Oh my god, it's not coming out though. Y'all, give me another freaking second. What TM? Hello? Oh, it's just not coming out. Well, okay, so there goes my freaking plan. And Pax is trying to get up on the table. Pax, please. Please. You have to believe me, please. Oh my god, I'm squeezing as hard as I can. Nothing's coming out at all. It's the worst day ever. It's not really. Coming out so freaking like nothing. Oh wow. And then it just all came out at once. Yo, I was not expecting it to come out like that. Now it's fucked up again. That's okay. We're just gonna make do with what we got. Okay. Actually, it's not that bad. There was something blocking it, and as soon as that came out, now it's coming out fine. But it's still so annoying that even happened in the first place. Sorry, I'm mad focused right now. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use this whole freaking tube to fill it in. Once again, let me try to show you guys, even though my hand's freaking disgusting. Basically, yep, looks like poop, but I'm just gonna fill it in, make it all yellow, one consistent sun. Hopefully it'll be fine. And then I'll do the writing of the 130 and stuff, but oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough. And the gray is mixing with yellow, making it look like Shibuya. Oh, 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 oh. Well, F it. Sorry, I'm not freaking talking. I'm so freaking focused, and I'm not gonna have enough yellow to do all this. Wow. You know what though? It really is the thought that counts. You just gotta put in the time and effort, and she will understand. She's working her butt off right now to come home to a freaking poop cake. Not even a freaking cement cake, bro. I wish it was a poop cake. Oh, Fiona. Been watching a lot of cartoons recently because I'm on Disney Plus. Now, also old Disney movies. Like within the past few weeks, I've watched like Let It Shine, Camp Rock, Teen Beach Movies, Cloud 9, just all that good stuff. Lemonade Mouth I watched. That one's freaking fire. Actually, I might have more yellow than I thought. We're gonna try our very hardest to get this as filled in as possible. I'm really squeezing this boy out though. Okay. I don't know, I think that's good enough. And I'm gonna grab a toothpick to try to blend it. Just trying to fill in my little spots right here. But yeah. Oh crap. As I said though, by doing this, it's kind of just like blending with the gray a little bit. But it's not that bad. Oh, Fiona. Oh my god, I'm so freaking focused. Also, I don't know if I should post her reaction because she's gonna be coming home from work, and like whenever she's done with work, she wants to like shower and stuff and change, and like I just don't know if she would be happy if I filmed her when she came home. I mean, I wouldn't if I came home. I'm always sweating and freaking hair greasy, bad mood from freaking work. But I don't know. Maybe I can post. Maybe I could just post her reaction to what she thinks after she saw it. But I feel like the main thing is to see her surprise. But wow, this looks like freaking shite. Okay, well, as I said, it's okay. We're just having fun. Maybe we'll do the candles last. Maybe let's do UC Davis. UC Davis. Should I write congrats UC Davis or just like UC Davis? Because congratulations can be really long. I can't even spell that off the top of my head. Congrats on UC. Congrats on UC Davis. Let's do that. Okay, bad. Wait, he's goated. Wait. I wish it was like those streamers that had like the above camera that you guys could see, but first ever YouTube video, lols. Congrats on UC Davis. Also, it's our dream to eventually one day live in Davis. Davis is so beautiful. We love everybody there. Nightlife is lit. All the fun shops and foodies and just things to do, honestly. There's just so much to do in Davis. It's just so much fun. I find myself there quite a bit. Wow. This one was beautiful. I feel like, did I want to do anything in this one? Congrats on UC Davis. What's Davis related? I know the thing is horse, but boy, you just saw how my son turned out. I'm obviously not going to be doing a horse. Maybe I could just draw stars or something. Give it more layers. Hey, wait, these stars are kind of eating though. You guys let me know when I show you, because you can't see properly. You're just seeing me on the top of my hair. Okay, well, this one turned out a lot better though. Is that totally backwards for you guys? Bro, why can't you turn over recordings? That's so dumb. Maybe I'll show you guys after I'm done with every scene then. But maybe I can show you like this. Oh yeah. What? Lit as a mug. Okay. Oh my god, this is so freaking messy. I'm frosting all over the pan. Oh, okay, yoga. I wish I thought for some reason that I got black. I thought that there was gonna be a black writing icing in here, but there's not. So, for saying happy 1:30. Oh no, because I'm gonna put that with candles. So I'm not even gonna be writing 1:30. So I'm gonna be putting candles. Thing is, I feel like this is something that she would want to post. I don't even think she'll be able to post this because nobody will know what it is. Because how does this scream Malari at all? You know? I feel terrible. I freaking butchered this so bad. And why are these so hard to get out? Why are they packaged out like this? 1, 3. Okay. 1, 30. Wow. I'm just trying to think of more that I could do for the Alari cake. But it literally looks so freaking bad. Oh, brother. How to make black icing. Anybody ever thought of that one? I needed to put it, I would need it in like a tube though, because I can't just like slap it on there with a spoon or a fork, and I don't think this Q-tip would be enough, even if I did have black frosting. How to make black frosting? Let me go look this up real quick. Okay, it says use red, blue, and green. Red, blue, and green. Oh, okay. Okay, he says use equal parts of those. Now I'm just gonna stir these in. It's looking pretty black actually. That worked really well. Okay, I first with it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Actually, it was way better than I would have thought. Okay. And now I'm just gonna try to use this. Oh gosh, I'm gonna try to use toothpick, okay? Bear, TF, witch meat. Y'all. Bro, I've gotten frosting all over my freaking shirt. Okay, wait. I'm kind of goated. Okay, this the A is what's gonna kill me because so far it's been ILL, so it's been real easy. But A. Okay, I'm so freaking focused right now. E. Ilari. Ilari. Iari. Ilari. Okay. Actually, this was kind of fun. Look, he killed that. Wow. Fucking beautiful, like. Like, actually insane, like. Okay, well. Y'all, it is what it is. Like, there's the final product. 130 Alari. If you had no idea what I was talking about, would you assume that that's a sun? I don't think so. But then congrats on UC frickin' Davis. Y'all, it's a thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This one is already super freaking long, so I'm gonna have to try to cut it or do something. I don't know. Once again, I don't know how to do any of that, so I'm just gonna figure it out. But thanks for doing all this with me today, and I just thought it would be something fun to do for my girlfriend. So maybe if I find anything else to do in the future, I will also just record myself doing it. It's just for fun. I'm just having fun. Even though it's turned out like poop, I'm sure she'll like it, and I'll probably post a reaction from her. So, but thank you guys for watching, if you do or anything, and hopefully there's a next time.